gonna let me finish, but Beyonce had the greatest album of all time, and that's one of my favorite guilty pleasure nonsense gags. But anyway, okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna hit stop and start a new one. Here's the deal. I'm very good with like seeing big picture stuff. I miss details all the time. I'm walking up a hill right now because I take pictures of a tent that I want to get done before 2, and I'm making a video in the middle of that. Isn't that cool? Nice little procrastinator. So I procrastinate shit too. Point is, I had this thought and I want to get it out before I go into bigger, deeper things about me and people and my games and projects. Yeah, a little advertising, it's okay. But regardless, here's the deal. I don't see the little things all the time, like the fact that this thing had the van logo on it. I grabbed the wrong key, so I had to walk up the big hill again, and I thought I was being efficient. So I miss details all the time, and I oversimplify, overgeneralize. When I'm going to tell you all the cool stuff that I've seen, you might feel that some of it's an overgeneralization of concepts. My point, though, is not so much that I'm right about my analysis, but that I've seen a lot of these parts, these simple parts, right? Every complex situation is made of those simple parts, as far as I can tell. They're not the only parts. They're just my take on them, and I think that is something that can transfer to others and say, hey guys, look, if we look at it this way, maybe you too can see a similar perspective, and then talk about it and find out how things are actually different from this more generic vantage point. So like, for example, if someone is sweet to you but they're hurting you, that could be something that I call annexation. They're being sweet. They're like, oh, don't worry about this. Just enjoy the feeling, and don't worry, we love you, we love you, I love you. Meanwhile, they're destroying you. It's like one of the things I'm very familiar with, because that's what my mother kind of did to me, and what certain people I've found and chosen have ended up having to play a role similar to that. Maybe because I set it up internally by accident, or maybe it's just I gravitated to those types of people, or people who could fall that way. Because that's like a failure of the world to catch someone before they fall that deep. It's also, once you're there, it's your responsibility to find a way out. But some people will try to help, and you shouldn't reject the help. I was in some dark places. I was suicidal. I've actually tried. People caught me. And I had some other serious issues, and people held my hand. We need people, no matter how smart we are, and no matter how that little sweat drop came off my nose and made me look like I had a snot bubble. Like, I don't give a shit. I make mistakes, I'm flawed, I suck, I'm awesome. And my friends are superheroes. I want you guys to be superheroes too. I mean, I use the metaphor superheroes. I mean, it could be just that I see humanity's capabilities as superpowers. Or, which is a nice poetic, clinical way to put it. Oh, it's sweet. Or maybe it's like fucking wizards and spaceships and shit. I don't fucking know. And sometimes I think I do. Things are weird. The world's weird. And I've got a shitty map for everybody. You guys fill in with your shit. And maybe you say that's totally upside down. Here's a better one. Whatever. I'm not giving you something to follow. I'm just saying, here's a point of reference that I saw. And it has a couple landmarks. It's right next to the Stuckies over there by Shame. Or Arby's, actually. That's where I'd be. It's disgust. Like between shame and disgust. Anyway, sorry, guys. No corporate backlash. I might have to bleep that out. I won't get sued. But anyway, I will talk to you later. And I want to get more methodical about my approach too. So sometimes there'll be some of these bullshit ones, which are just moments I have to get out. Or sometimes it'll be a little more planned, maybe some visual stuff, and I will do some photo editing. But it's only as time allows, because this isn't my main project. I just think this could be helpful and kind of give people context for all the other stuff I'll be doing, and show people that they should be doing their own thing. That's the goal. I want everyone to make cool shit so I can enjoy it. I can't enjoy it all, but maybe I'll find better shit to enjoy, and my life will be better. So, yeah. It's selfish. Everything should be a little selfish and a little selfless. Like 80-20 when you're doing something for yourself. Do 80 for yourself, 20% considering others. Don't get mad when they interrupt you. Things like that. Like, that's the cool stuff that I picked up along the way, and it may not seem that cool right now. But put it all together in a picture, I think it's pretty good. See you guys later.